Men tend to become who you say they are. I want to talk from a man's point of view just a minute. Words from a wife carry weight, huge weight, bigger than you can even imagine. Not because men are fragile, but because we are wired to respond to respect, belief, and trust. If you consistently say things like, you never follow through, you're just not good at that. Why can't you be more like whatever? Over time, what happens is that voice becomes his inner voice, and it shapes how he sees himself, not just as a husband, but as a man. On the flip side, when a wife speaks life, and she says, you know what, I believe in you, even when sometimes maybe you don't. You're a good man. Thank you for working so hard for us. What that becomes is fuel. A man who feels respected and seen will rise. Not perfectly, but they'll do it. They need a truth teller who sees their potential and isn't afraid to call it out. Isn't that what Jesus did? He was so good at that. He had these, 12 guys that were following him. And by the way, there were a lot of rabbis around. You had to apply to get into a rabbi's deal. And nobody wanted these guys. They weren't A-listers in following a rabbi. And Jesus grabs Peter and he says, your name's Simon. And you were named Simon by somebody, and it kind of means a reed blown in the wind. It's kind of what you're like. You take all sides, and you're impulsive, and you're all of those things. But let me tell you what I see in you. I see Peter, Petros. I see a rock. And Peter, it's on people like you that I'm going to build my church. You can just see him swell inside. But Jesus was able to not look at people. He looked through people to see their destiny. Wives, you can do that. You can look through your husband and call out his destiny. Your words can either be bricks that build him up or hammers that break him down. One sentence, one note, one choice to speak life. See, words don't cost much, but they can be priceless in a marriage, especially when they call out the best in each other.